Hey everybody, welcome back to Ochaka's World.
Off another, off another, off another, off another. Ochaka's World.
Stalama. Anyway.
Hey, good looking out.
Ochaka loves his.
Wait. Let's keep. Wait. We don't have anything to give to Ochaka. Aw, I want to experiment.
I can
Oh,
solve
we have
this.
nothing.
Don't worry.
Off another.
So yeah, he said he's not worried.
Dueling archers. It's a thing now.
Stalama.
No, he's like, no, it's not happening. Dueling archer? No, you're not an archer. Better stop that.
He won't speak our language, but he understands our language.
L.
That's the
Oh,
funniest
well.
thing about all this. Just like Stalama.
When do we make up the secret handshake?
Huda. Gagaga. Duku.
Oh, okay.
Back to adventuring.
Hoodoo buku.
Can I get a translation on that?
You just insert text at the
Hoodoo
bottom
baka
saying,
duku
I hate
duku?
you and this whole crew. I just wanted to be a baker.
Yeah, Ochaka's the baker. Okay.
Oh, well, excuse me. What would your ideal job for him be?
Blacksmith?
Nah, he would clearly be a real estate investor.
Probably just work at a shooting range, hooking up the targets.
Huh? Props. Okay, so it's a very scary dragon.
Mm-hmm. Get down. That part's obvious.
The
I mean-
tail.
I mean, to be honest, like, tail, I got that much, but even Graham's like, okay, what about the tail? He's like, oh, I'm going to shoot the tail. Gotcha!
That is not a smart idea. My immediate thought would be, why would you shoot the tail of a dragon?
Wait a minute.
This isn't gonna end well.
That dragon was certainly not on a short leash.
Huh.
So it didn't really do anything.
I don't think it did anything.
It's not. Okay.
So that's just the way of saying, hey, the dragon's going to move if you ring the bell.
Buddha?
Uta.
Uta.
Afana.
Puzzle. Okay, so far we've gathered that he shoots a bow. It hits a shield and deflects. If it hooks onto a weapon, it breaks a bridge. Is anyone else seeing a picture here?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. So,
I'm
here's the
not
thing that's a
getting-
little annoying. I wish there was like a command to be like, hey, shoot now. But
Yeah.
instead, you have to keep doing this.
Buddha?
Yep. You gotta get. Uta.
Stalama.
Ooh. That's my favorite part. Ooh.
Mine too. It's just like, oh, I wanted to shoot.
Ooh.
Buddha?
And he's so excited. He's like, Bota!
Uta.
So, making progress. Now, actually, do I want to do this yet?
What?
Yes, I
want...
do.
Yeah, you do want to
See,
do it.
the last shield is actually just on the wall. Like, the one back there on the right. So, it's stuck. It has to be there. So when we get across, we have to do something a little weird. We have to push this all the way. And if it wasn't obvious...
Buddha?
Stalama.
Yep, you gotta tell him no. You gotta take down that shield.
Yeah, I don't want him to shoot and have me just get stuck out here. So I'm gonna crawl back.
Yep, it would be nice. He's so trigger happy every time you get a chance. Buddha.
Bota.
Puta! Awana nata solo. Ha ha ha. Just sounds
Alright,
like
so
speaking Java
now
that
we
went
have
right.
to take down the shield.
Correct.
And now whenever he shoots, it's going to go through the rack.
Off and on.
Correct. Yeah.
Bada boom, bada bing, gotta do a lot of things.
Bada boom, bada bing, bam.
Now there's one last one before the fun part.
Oh, oh, oh.
I like how this dragon notices nothing.
Also, this next part blows.
Bonda! You were saying? You were saying?
Oh, you'll see, you'll see. I'll
okay.
explain as soon as like he goes puta.
Why is the dragon not hear any of
Off
this?
and on.
Okay, so physics. Tell me how physics means that. Like, how does that arrow wrap around the tail instead of just piercing it? What? Because
Luck.
in my mind, we were gonna shoot him in the tail and he was gonna run away. Not, it was gonna wrap around him.
My other instinct would tell me, dragon, sharp object surrounding tail. Act calm, don't move.
Also that.
Not my first guess,
Yep. I agree.
but as we already explained, come all the way back, pull bell, cause the dragon's dumb and just goes to the bell every single time.
To the bell. To the bell, to the bell, to the bell, to the bell, to the bell.
Ding dong.
Ring, ding, dong. Ring, ding,
Well,
ding,
this time I think a
dong.
little more. Something's gonna happen.
Imagine that. The rope was tied to the door. I wonder. Oh, hey, Chaka.
Achaka.
Oh, Fadada.
It's not how that works, but okay.
Graham's just defeated. Look at the face. And then, yeah.
Aww.
The little buddy got a friend. Our little knight's growing up.
Friendship goals. Achaka-gram.
Yeah. Just bob head and
Let's
then
go,
go.
buddy.
That one head bob conveys thousands of words.
I'm not saying that Pagan's a bad guy or anything, but I need a friend like Achaka.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm out. Insert door slamming again into this episode because I'm leaving.
Hey. I don't think anyone is Achaka level, alright?
Nobody?
Not that I can think.
Not even me.
Well, we've never faced a giant dragon before, so...
Well, dragons aren't real. Blah, they're not real.
Well, it could be.
They're not. Matter
Shut
of fact,
up.
they're
Dragons
not.
are real.
Not real.
You want to go outside? I'll fight you.
1v1 me IRL.
Oh, I got something. You can't be Achaka because you never did something this valuable for me.
Okay. Wow. Thanks, man. Makes me feel special.
Try again, but this time, elbow
Don't
down,
suck.
eyes forward, on target. Achaka. We now know how to shoot a
honestly
bow.
thought- I swear to God, I thought he was just gonna straight up fall after he did that. Like, I was expecting him to just straight up fall.
I wish there was a wrong way for that, honestly. This is one of those moments where you have no choice but to move forward. There are no options.
Yeah.
And even in the last section, if you wanted to keep failing just to see what would happen, the arrow would go on ahead. Big whoop. Like, there was nothing special about that whole section.
Nope.
Yeah, you never taught me how to shoot a bow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, eh? And by that I mean I'm not.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
do you think we could share that
Sure.
dragon eye?
Shueki Afamata.
My thoughts exactly.
I like how he refers to the dragon as Shrekky.
Ricky Afanada. I love how he shakes his butt at you.
It's like, nah, get that back down. We forgot to fix that.
Shrekky. Puta!
It's okay. Really. Keep joking. I don't mind spending more time on the dragon part of the story.
Shrekky. Puta!
Afanada!
Shrekky.
Oh, so the dragon's like right there, and he didn't hear them?
I guess not.
Puta.
For some reason.
Afanada!
Afanada!
The Eye of the Beast.
And then flames engulf the world. No! Achaka!
No!
Seriously, a moment of silence for the best character in the game. Like, this kills me. It's inevitable. No matter what you do at any point in the game, you can get another eye, but the game's gonna force you to come back down here. There's no way to prevent this. And as you already know from the tutorial of the game, or at least you should have known as soon as you came down here and noticed all the hand signals and the respect and the bow and the armor.
The bow you pick up in the beginning of the game is actually his bow. Which means you didn't come back to this cave for a while, actually.
Because bones and... But...
Poor Achaka.
I miss him already, Fagin. I'm glad you're not a Chaka.
I'm done. I am done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home, where I belong. I was promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not what you expected, but give it time. We can work through the kinks together. It can be great once again with the right people in charge.
I'm not that person. And you should stop believing in me. It could get you killed.
Fine. Leave. Be a dentist for all I care. I guess Achaka was wrong.
What?
Nothing. It was nice meeting you, Graham.
Spill it.
Well, Achaka and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some thoughts about you. Didn't you find it odd that Achaka entered this tournament, Graham? Did he ever tell you why?
He might have. But I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achaka's village, Ichtuwe. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Oh, great. So because of me, a whole village will starve. That makes me feel better.
No. Because of you, a village will be saved. Achaka was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucketheads anyways. If you're not going to compete for yourself or me, do it for the Ichtuans. They need you. You're their last hope.
For those brave souls that are still with us, welcome back. Now, you may have heard some squawking from a few naysayers in our kingdom concerned with the ethics of the tournament. But proclamations and addendums aside, this is the way we have always done it in Daventry, and this is the way we will continue to do it. Now, Knight Hopefuls, if you would be so kind as to present your eyes.
Hold still.
Like,
Dude brings a full wolf.
a glass full of eyes.
Jar of
and
eyes.
I'm still trying to
backpack.
figure out where he found those eyes.
Me too. I mean, like, what the heck?
I'd look happier if that was my eye.
I'd look less happy if that was my face.
Look who's talking.
Yes, look who is talking.
Well then,
Look who is talking.
this wolf is going nuts.
I'll see you in
Just-
the duel.
you're supposed to bring back the eye of a beast, and he's like, no, bring the whole wolf.
Take that and that! Oh. Mr. Springbottom. What? You're surprised I'm competing in this stuffed animal tournament? You know what? I will make some stories of my own. I'll pick up where my last book left off. It was called 31 Ways to Slay a Monster. Yar! Arr! Ya-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! That's what you get, Mr. Springbottom. Hi-ya!
Gwendolyn!
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh, I'll take care of it, dear. I came to tell you your grandfather is ready for you. Run along, go have some adventures. Just try to have your next adventure away from my glass vases, please.
Now it's time for my favourite part of the tournament, the duels. Haha! You will compete against each other in a duel of strength and a duel of speed, with the winners facing off in a championship duel of wits.
The pairings of knights were selected at random, so no complaining. I'm looking at you, Whisper.
Any ties will be settled in some
You
way.
whisper.
The winner, of course, will gain the night position.
Whisper will
The
do
duel
it.
of strength will take place at our fantastical and wondrous floating island.
And bring your steed to the tournament theatre for the duel of speed.
Please unveil the tournament board.
I will remain here for any questions.
Good luck!
Alright, so... they're already making cracks about Whisper. Cool, but... I'm still a little upset about that whole Lachaka thing. So I
Yeah.
think we should just end things now and take a break.
Break time.
It's break time.
Grab your snacks. Grab your popcorn, your drinks. Take a sip. Take a
But
munch.
I will point out this at least. When you get to this point in the game and you didn't go with Achaka to the well, and you chose one of the other methods, one of the methods involves getting a quote-unquote eye that looks just like the one Whisper had, and they come up with this big excuse on how, oh, I've never heard of a three-eyed one. And he's like, oh yeah, they exist, they're just pretty rare. And Whisper's just looking at his eyes like, huh? And he's just all confused. And then if you do it in another option or another route, eventually you do have to go back to Achaka, and the whole thing happens, but that time you don't get the eye.
Yeah.
But instead of getting the eye for yourself, Manny actually gives you one of the eyes from his big jar and makes you just hold it up and like, oh, well, now there's no excuse. So,
Yep.
no matter what, you get past this point, regardless of whether you have a real eye or not. But no matter what you do, Achaka dies.
Achaka, no!
Like, I'm just imagining as soon as this video goes up, I'm going to just start refreshing after an hour, Control F Stalama, and see how many comments show up.
Stalama. Stalama.
No one's saying Afanada in the comments, man.
Nobody.
Stalama, Achaka. Seriously, I've seen an entire playthrough of the game. I played through the entire game myself, and it's still upsetting every time I get here.
He is the best character in the game.
He's the best character in the game. They connect you to him, but you know he's gonna die the whole time. You need to give me like 10 really good puns to make me feel better in the next episode, game.
If not, I'll give them to you.
Giggity. Alright, see you guys next time on King's Quest.
Giggity cute.